Video games are one of the world's most funnest inventions ever created, and honestly, one of the inventions that actually brought us so much joy and excitement to our childhood. Video games put us in virtual worlds that gave us experiences that the real world just couldn't offer.
Like, you hear that? What the what? Oh yeah.
But as time went on, we just got older, we got responsibilities, and I don't know, the love for video games just started to fade away slowly and slowly. We went from being able to play just 1 hour to 30 minutes to barely even 5 minutes now. And honestly, that was such a depressing experience since I was literally seeing and feeling my love for video games fade away. My desire and joy for them was just not the same anymore. I had invested tens of thousands of hours into video games and thousands of dollars into video games as well. And yes, I said tens of thousands of hours. That might seem like a low number, which is crazy, but imagine if you had put those tens of thousands of hours into something else. You would have been good, like, I don't know, let's say soccer. You would have put tens of thousands of hours into soccer. Who knows, you could have been like the next Messi or Ronaldo. But yeah, seeing the love for video games just fade away was so depressing. It was such a sad experience, but at the same time, I feel like it was what was needed for me, at least. Growing up, I used to want to be like a gaming YouTuber or an esports player so much. But as I grew older, I just realized how that really didn't fit me. I started realizing that there were so many negative effects to video games. There's so many good ones, but at the same time, so many bad ones. The good ones are probably just like good memories with your families and friends. They can help you make you friends and all that. But the negative ones are kind of bad too. For one, it actually messes up with your dopamine system since playing video games for hours and hours is just overstimulating the dopamine system and all that. Like, I don't want to get too technical because I'm not really professional with all this, but I know it messes up like with a lot of stuff in your brain. And I feel that's like a reason why video games just became more boring, because we're just overstimulating ourselves with these fake virtual worlds, and once it gets boring, it's like our brain telling us to get the fuck up and start doing something productive with your life. Don't level up this virtual character, start leveling up your real life character. Go to the gym,
Skinny bitch.
socialize. I don't know, go make money, do something. That's what basically our brain is telling us when video games are just becoming boring and boring. It just wants to actually get some real life experience and not a virtual one. No, but I believe at the end of the day that video games are just a distraction. They're just entertainment, like they were made to be. They're not something you should rely on for joy, for happiness and all this. You can play it a little bit, but too much just becomes crazy and crazy. I don't know, like the smart side of your brain just starts like going like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop playing video games. And I know many of you are gonna be triggered because I'm calling video games a distraction, but that's a reality. Video games are just made to distract you, to literally put you in a virtual world instead of you being in your present real world. And video games honestly just want to make you like live in the video game, because you can literally do anything you want. You can literally do stuff you can't do in the real world in video games. You want to go do some military stuff? Go play COD. Yeah. I don't know, some unrealistic stuff that you wouldn't be able to do in the real world. And right now you might be like, what should I do then? Should I quit video games? Should I just stop playing them entirely? What should I do? I can't really deal with my video games that easily. And of course you can't really get rid of this quote unquote addiction. I mean, it pretty much is an addiction, but it's gonna take time. The solution that I really found useful is really just decrease your time. If you're playing like 4 hours a day, decrease it to 2. And then from there, decrease it to 1. And you get it, progressively overload into not playing them at all or just playing them rarely. But that's pretty much my take on video games. I really used to enjoy them. I used to defend them so much. I used to hate people that used to say, oh, it's gonna fry your brains, or oh, it's like, I don't know, that people that used to say like negative stuff about video games, I used to hate and despise. But now I'm on that side. I'm really the one saying it's frying your brains. So I don't know, it's a whole 180. That's pretty much just my take on all this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If y'all did, just go hit the like button and leave a comment. I don't know, I'll leave my socials in the bottom if y'all want to follow for some reason. But I'll see you on the next one, guys. See ya.